The Lazy Princess. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Lorien, there lived a princess named Alara. She was beautiful, kind-hearted, and adored by her people. But there was one problem. She was terribly lazy. Alara hated waking up early, disliked responsibilities, and avoided anything that required effort. She spent her days lounging on silken cushions, eating sweet pastries, and watching clouds drift across the sky from her balcony. Her father, King Aldrich, was a wise and hardworking ruler who loved his daughter dearly, but he grew worried. "How can she rule this kingdom if she can't even lift a finger?" he often said. Her mother, Queen Lysandra, tried to teach her needlework, cooking, and court etiquette, but Alara always found a way to escape. "I just don't see why I have to do things when others can do them for me," Alara would say, yawning. One day, a terrible drought struck Lorien. The rivers dried, crops withered, and people grew restless. King Aldrich called upon his advisors, but no one could find a solution. Desperate, he decided to visit the Oracle of the Winds, who lived atop the misty mountain. But the oracle had a condition. "Only one with a pure heart and a willing spirit may enter my cave and ask for help." The king turned to his knights and scholars, but none passed the oracle's test. To everyone's surprise, the oracle sent a message: "Send Princess Alara." Alara, half asleep and wrapped in a silk robe, refused. "Me? Climb a mountain? In the sun?" She scoffed. "Absolutely not." But her father looked at her, eyes heavy with worry. "Alara, our people are suffering. Please try. For them." Something stirred in Alara's heart. For the first time, she saw the fear in her father's face and realized how selfish she had been. With great reluctance, she agreed. The journey was rough. Her fine slippers tore on the rocky path. Her delicate hands blistered from holding a walking stick. She had to sleep on hard ground, eat plain food, and climb through thick fog. Every step tested her, and every hour she wanted to turn back. But the thought of her people kept her going. Finally, after 3 days, she reached the oracle's cave. A glowing voice spoke. "You have suffered and shown determination. Speak, princess." With a trembling voice, Alara said, "My people are thirsty. The land is dry. Please help us." The oracle's wind whispered back, "True royalty serves, not rests. Return home, and your lesson shall bloom." When Alara returned, rain clouds gathered for the first time in weeks. Rain fell, and rivers filled again. The crops began to heal. The people danced with joy, unaware that their lazy princess had saved them. From that day forward, Alara changed. She rose early, helped in the kitchens, visited villages, and even planted trees with farmers. Though she still loved her naps and pastries, she never again ignored her duties. King Aldrich watched her with pride. "Perhaps," he said, "it only took a little hardship to wake the sleeping heart of a princess." And so, Princess Alara became known not as the lazy princess, but as Alara the kind, ruler of heart and hand. Moral: true nobility lies not in comfort, but in caring for others and rising to serve when it matters.